Am I the idiot for refusing to give my daughter a kidney because she said she doesn't care if I'm scared? My 38 female daughter, 21 female, is suffering from kidney failure. We have been estranged for 3 years, and it was due mainly to the fact that she was taking her health issues, as well as her fights with her dad, 38, male, and stepmom, 31, female, out on me. I spend hundreds of my husband, Ethan, 49 male, and I's money on making therapy for my daughter, but she has remained bitter and difficult. Ethan and I have 2 kids, 9 male and 11 male. I had to give up quite a bit in terms of career prospects, due to my first pregnancy. My parents also disowned me. But then Ethan helped me get a degree in accounting, and also a real estate license. I have connections from Ethan that are helping me do nearly 6 figures in real estate commissions, and I just joined an accounting firm that hired me based on the client connections I have from Ethan. Now I am working 50-hour weeks, but love it, because I am finally earning 6 figures, and Ethan's business is also at a place where he can work at home. My daughter at this point was mostly low contact since she turned 18, but now she's back because she needs a kidney. I made the mistake of letting friends know about her situation, and everybody I know from my mommy groups from when my daughter was born started dogpiling on me saying, "You gotta do this, mama," and like I'd be held down to get my kidney. Because of this pressure, despite Ethan saying no, I went to the doctor and found out I was a match. I tried to reach out to my daughter's dad to see if he's a match, but her stepmom had apparently already called her screaming that her dad was the provider for her and 3 kids, so how dare she ask this of a father? My ex said that his duty was obviously to his wife and minor kids, so no testing for him. And so, he and everybody else just wanted to be my kidney. I tried to communicate to my daughter that I'm afraid of surgery. I was too new to take that much time from work, so I'd likely be working while in pain. She replied asking, "Doesn't Ethan make a lot of money?" I told her again how risky surgery was, and she said, echoing my friends, "I don't care, this isn't about you." I was so furious from that conversation that when I went to see the doctor and the doctor asked if somebody was coercing me, I told him that at this point, I'd rather die than continue to serve my ungrateful rude daughter. I said, I indeed felt coerced, and if I did it, I'd probably have burning resentment towards the recipient and the doctors if I woke up in pain. The doctor immediately said I am therefore not a compatible donor, and that I should never feel like I'm a prisoner. I told my friends and Ethan this, and while Ethan just asked if I was okay, and that the boys and he needed me, my friends were furious and tried to shame me online with, "What kind of mother posts?" They are insisting I go back and say I was lying, and I've changed my mind. To sign something showing I wasn't coerced and get it notarized, if it's what it takes. Am I the idiot? This is all so sad. Normally I would say that no one has any obligation to undergo a surgery, any surgery, including a transplant surgery if they don't feel comfortable, even if it is to help someone else. And I understand that you are afraid, but God, it's your daughter. It's going to save your daughter's life, and you're really not going to do it, if you are compatible? That is so weird, and sad, and tragic. There are so many parents in this world who would give a vital organ that they couldn't survive without, so that their children could live, and you wouldn't even give an extra organ to your kid? And your husband agrees. And also your daughter's dad doesn't want to be the donor either? He won't even get tested, because his wife won't let him do it? She doesn't let him try to save his own daughter's life? Am I really understanding all this right? My God, what is wrong with you people? You guys suck. I feel so sorry for this girl. It is obvious that none of you care or cared about her, which must have been the reason she went no contact with you. Probably what happened is that when you and her dad got married with your respective spouses and started new families, she was probably neglected, pushed aside, dealt like she was a burden to all of you, and who knows what else, and she knew it. You guys suck. Oh, and I also wondered if OP would be this cautious and afraid of being a donor if the person in need of a transplant was one of her other children, or her husband, or someone else. I have a feeling that she wouldn't. You're the idiot, OP.